Gonna give her a walk around. Got the little badges mounted on her in the mirror. You know, she had her new tires on there. Turn signal. The early ones didn't have a blinker on them per se with the arm on the column, so I had to make that column outer column, whatever the hell you call it. Anyway, this is all her from the inside. The rubber's pretty much trashed. All the, well, yeah, that's pretty much too. The windshield rubber, it's all bad. There's a new rear window seal that's in the back, in the trunk. I'll get to that here in a minute. The new wiper arms, the other badge. Needs a trunk. It needs the glove box. A new one made. The template's in the trunk. Go over the stuff that's in the trunk now. Got what's left of the lead substitute. Got some gear oil that's left from that. Got the 20W50 that's in the motor. Got what's left of the brake fluid from doing the brake jobs. All the traffic haters and the actuators that go along with those. There's actually 4 actuators. I've not tested any of that. I wasn't going to set any of that up. I'm just kind of including that thing right there, which is the Nightmare on Elm Street starter thing that they use, that uses a pull cable. That's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. The original striker plate on the trunk, which is broke. And then we worked on the one that we put there to get it to where it closes and latches. It could still use some extra work though. There's an extra ashtray. There's only an ashtray, the mechanism this sits into, on the driver's side. There's not one on the passenger side. Some extra assorted suspension bushings. That's the seal I was talking about for the rear glass. And this seal right here, I believe that's for trunk. I didn't buy any of that. That came when I bought the car. That's the old glove box to use for template. Go to an upholstery shop and get some of that. I can't remember what it's called. Some sort of a hardboard. Anyway, close this up. Locks. And there's no key on the driver's side, and there's a big story behind that about that they put the key on the opposite of the driver's side, so you're forced to open up the ladies' side first. Anyway, to lock it, any of the doors go. Push that forward. Well, I'll say that. I believe that's the way it works. Maybe it has to be done from the inside. Apparently. Okay. Back the same way. Okay. Alrighty. Just talk about there. Sending a lot of wiring loom to make a wiring harness. We'll go into talking about that here in a minute. Make sure I got this baby out of gear. She usually starts up without hitting the gas or anything. thing real important. The hood latch. Right in there. That would drive them almost real crazy not knowing that. Whoa. Battery box is mounted. Let me kill this thing. Got the battery box bolted in so it doesn't have the strap on it anymore. That's the Ford type solenoid. Like I said, all the wiring in this thing's got to be redone. The parking lights, when I put those in, I just wound up the wiring for those. But there's not a whole lot to the wiring system on these things. Fortunately, there's hardly anything inside the dash gauge wise or anything electrical. It's a mechanical oil pump. Which, anyway, these guys right here is what I'd recommend getting around that regulator, because that's a real pain in the ass. Hence, the generator that's on it right now isn't working because it's not wired through there. But would recommend a GM alternator with a built-in voltage regulator anyway. New plug wires and all that stuff is all ready on there. Anyway, new fuel filter. Big, God almighty. The big fuel filter there. So, that's it.